There's a couple of questions with City, Gab. First of all, on Gabriel Jesus. I've always been a big fan of Jesus, and I think that because he's not Aguero, people judge him way too harshly. He's got way more to his game than Aguero, but he hasn't got the number of goals Aguero had. But in this City side, do you need an out-and-out goal scorer who's guaranteed 20, 25 a season when you've got all those scorers on the pitch?
And let's not be fooled here. If Gabriel Jesus played 36 out of 38 games in the season, started them, played most of the game, he'd still get his 15, 16, 17 goals, I'm sure of it. And with them players around him that are guaranteed goals, Sterling, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Foden, Torres, all these players are going to chip in with their, hopefully, double figures as well. So you don't need that out-and-out goal scorer. You know, he's got everything. And the way he plays, not every player can play in that Manchester City side, because it's not just about scoring goals, it's about how can you press. And for me, last night, Gabriel Jesus was pressing everyone on the pitch.
OK, so Man City have been connected, linked to, not Arteta, obviously, but they've been linked to strikers. Haaland has been mentioned. Kane has been mentioned even more. Could you see either of those working? As brilliant as they are, I'm not doing these players down. You've got to think about the team that Man City are, the way that they play, the fact that they are equally effective, probably more effective without an out-and-out number 9, with a false number 9, than they are with Aguero in the side. Can you see Manchester City going all out to get a Haaland or to get a Harry Kane?
I don't think they will. Not a chance. I feel that, like Pep Guardiola said there, Gabriel Jesus is getting better. He's getting better every game he plays in. Next season he'll be even better. And maybe they'll bring in someone, if Aguero goes, maybe someone that will play second choice to Gabriel Jesus. You know, you've seen them in the past, get someone like that. So I don't see him going out and spending big money. He's already said how much money he's spent since he's been at Manchester City. I just don't see it. I see Haaland going to maybe a Real Madrid, Bayern Munich.
Harry Kane, could he do it at City?
I think he could do it, but will he want? Is he able to do the pressing part? We've seen Gabriel Jesus; he doesn't stop. And you know, you look at Harry Kane, fantastic goal scorer, but is he going to want to do that pressing that Pep's going to demand?
I look at Harry Kane. As much as I love him, I think he's great, and his goal tally is phenomenal. He is basically shoot on sight, isn't he? And I actually think Pep Guardiola would get frustrated with that, wouldn't he? Because he wants the ball passed around to get the optimum opportunity.
But I think that's the difference in when you're the main man in your team and you can get away with it more. Like, I watched the game against Burnley and I said it was like watching one man Wembley, because Harry Kane, he was trying to get a shot off in any scenario possible, and Son was getting frustrated, other players getting frustrated, because he knows he can do it. He's vice captain. He knows he can get away with shooting on sight whenever he wants. But Pep, no way. If you're not making that right pass and being super selfish, you're not playing under Pep Guardiola.
I make you right. I cannot see Man City signing a striker. If you think about how long Gabriel Jesus has been there, he's 24. I think it's a month today. He's 24 years old. There's no way he hangs around that long, being, in inverted commas, an understudy, if he doesn't have the knowledge that he is going to be the main man in the team, a regular, more than a substitute, eventually. Let me just go through this as well, because people do question whether he will get the goals. If we go at starts, okay, because he's had a lot of sub-appearances, Gabriel Jesus. If we look at starts, way back, 8 starts in his first half a season, 7 goals. Phenomenal. If next season, full season, he had 19 starts, 13 goals. The next season, he had 8 starts, 7 goals. The next season, he had 21 starts, 14 goals. And now he's on 13 starts, 6 goals. I mean, you're looking at 1 in 2 or better. And yes, I appreciate that when you come on as a sub, you can score goals. And some of those goals will have been scored when he came on as a sub. But imagine if he starts, say, 30, 32 of the 38 Premier League games. I mean, you're talking about somebody who's getting up to 20 goals a season then.
And I think as well, people are too quick to, you know, go against Gabriel Jesus, but name me 3 better strikers in the Premier League.
That's a great question.
You probably can't.
Yeah.
We'll say Harry Kane.
He's got to be right up there, isn't he?
Exactly. And I think what I like about him is that he's bided his time. He knew that Aguero was the main man when he first got there, but you can see Aguero now, you know, he's got his injuries. He's getting in there before him now, and he's got everything. Left foot, right foot, heading. He can get in the box and score them tap-ins. Well, not every striker's got that in them to be aware of the keeper spilling it and getting the tap-ins. He can make runs in behind. He's got great link-up play. I love watching him.
I think he's terrific. I just wonder if the City fans trust him and what outsiders think of Gabriel Jesus. Did well last night. He always looks worried, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he just wants to score goals, doesn't he? But he's not selfish. He knows if he's getting into a situation, he doesn't pass the ball to De Bruyne or Mahrez. He knows he's getting it. But that's what I'm saying. The difference with Harry Kane, he can do that at Spurs because Son, Bale might throw their arms up. He'll be like, "Hang on a second, I'm Harry Kane. This is my club." Like it stops there. Where at other clubs, when you're not the main man, everyone's on an equal level. You can't do it.
Yeah, they've had that for a while with Aguero, and listen, you know, the time has come. It's going to change, but is Gabriel Jesus definitely the answer at Manchester City, or do they need to go and sign a striker? 08717 22 3344.